their starting 5. So, for 100 Thieves, they're sending out Brandini and Levi straight into the fire.
Let's go,
the
Levi.
sub's coming in.
Go.
And for G2 Esports, we've got Wunder and Perkz. I don't know who those guys are.
Oh, really?
Oh, just the two soul laners.
You're really bad at preparing for an event.
Yeah, I haven't done any preparation for the EU side of things. We do have to welcome Deficio to the desk. I was informed that EU analysts can't hack a whole day on the desk, so we swapped them out midway through. You got to conserve their energy. Thank you for stepping up to the plate there, my friend.
That's what I do, man. Replace Various. Make sure the quality goes up a little bit. It's what I'm here for.
All righty. Well, let's talk about this 2v2 as it's the first one we're going to see. And, of course, we've got guys coming in from roles that wouldn't normally match up on Summoner's Rift.
So at least Brandini and Levi played in Academy a lot together, so hopefully there's some synergy.
They're going to pick a jungler and a top laner, and they're going to gank his lane. I get it.
Play great,
Rank
Levi.
9 coming, man.
That jungle proximity through the roof here.
I'm actually super excited to see this happen. I've been playfully suggesting that we put in 1v1s or 2v2s for side selection and best of 5s or in other ways to break ties. And we're kind of getting to see it in this Rift Rivals event, but I have no idea what the meta is going to be in this. Like, how do you, it's totally different. It's not even just like an isolated mid lane because there's brush on the side, and Hal Abyss has health relics, and the rules are 2 kills, 100 CS, or turrets. So you get to have so much improvisation in what direction you want to go right off the bat. And I mean, you have to favor G2 because of the skill of Perkz and Wunder and how much they put in, but I'm just excited to see it.
Someone's going to be boring and play double push comp and just farm for 100 CS.
Are we going to see AP
what if that doesn't work?
Nasus's and Anivias that just push the lane over and over
Range
again?
push, for sure.
I don't think either of these teams will do that. They feel like pretty hyphy players, and I think G2 in particular, sending their best players in, they want to.
Oh, they're going to fight. Yeah, they're going to fight.
I got to steal back the conversation because as we're loading into Champion Select, our 2 teams are ready. So guys, take it away.
Thank you very much, Dash. Welcome to our first side selection of the 2v2 tournament. My name is Rivington Bisson III, and joined by the 2 analysts competing to be my 2v2 partner, Isaac Azale Cummings-Bentley, and the ever-prolific EU caster Andrew Vedius Day.
Hello, gents. This is going to be a fun one. 2 versus 2. Perkz and Wunder, notable duo in Europe. I'm excited to see how they do against the 2 newest players of 100 Thieves.
Yeah, I mean, these guys have played together in Academy quite a lot, so it's not like they haven't practiced at all together. But it's going to be pretty interesting to see what sort of style is going to be brought out. Yeah, we got Syndra Fiddle versus Anivia plus Poppy? Oh, they're going for the Anivia wall stun combo.
Yeah, I like
this is a kill 2v2 that G2 is actually drafting.
Holy moly.
You can actually start the heroic charge there from Poppy and put the Anivia wall up while it's traveling and get the stun against the wall.
It definitely seems like there's more synergy already in those 2 picks with somebody being feared and running around and trying to hit a scatter on them.
But think of the chain
there's a lot of chaos
as well.
There's a lot of chaos there.
Thieves. Like, the insta-fear, the silence, the stun, the burst. But like, I'm wondering, do you think early levels with the 100 Thieves, they're going to be that strong? Because you think Anivia, like, you take
you have the egg.
You also have, wait, of course, you also have the egg ball too. Oh man, okay.
So the early game damage isn't really going to stick in the first place. You're going to have the egg to go through. That's free damage for whoever.
Poppy's had loads of buffs recently too, right?
Yep, Poppy has actually been getting quite a few buffs recently.
All right.
This does not seem like a play for 100 CS type strategy here. At least from G2's side.
Look at those summoners too. Electrocutes across the board. They are looking to put the nail in the coffin early.
Yeah, this is definitely very aggressive summoners. Even more aggressive, honestly, on the side of 100 Thieves. But Levi not bringing Flash means he could be more vulnerable for the all-in, right? Because
he's ready.
This is a Syndra, no dash, not going to have Flash, but they have Heal, Ignite, Exhaust, which essentially you can triple stack those summoners like for an all-in type fight, and this is going to be pretty crazy.
Okay, so so this is the 2 versus 2 ARAM mode. So you don't actually start at level 3 like you do on live. You end up starting at level 1. I think G2 were caught unaware by this, and we'll see how that affects their strategy. So I was speaking to Wunder and Perkz earlier, and they both said to me, "We haven't been on ARAM in over a year. We don't even remember how this map works." So it feels like their picks have come in confident, but whether or not they can execute is another question.
I feel like it works somewhat, right? Perkz is like, okay, this is just like a very big mid lane. That should be pretty easy for him. Wunder, pretty much the same thing for him. So we'll have to see. They do have the wall combination, and maybe those are the skills they started with. Probably just the CC to make things easy in the beginning.
So you would expect 100 Thieves to kind of have that wave priority and push. They are the double range versus one range, one melee, and Nivea's really never been known pre-6 to have that kind of way and push. So you would imagine that for the time being, 100 Thieves are going to be the ones in control, getting those early couple of levels in control.
And you also have to remember that on Howling Abyss here, it is actually a bit different last hitting under the turret. Like the turret does more damage, so it is slightly different, as we would see sometimes in All-Stars. People are messing up their last hitting under the turret quite a bit more. So having push, if you want to go for a 100 CS win, is actually really big.
Brandini staying off on the side to get Dark Wind in and just keep Perkz and Wunder apart. It becomes a little bit easier with the minions there. Now he's just looking for the RNG bounce. He gets those, and this is going to be big as well. You think if Perkz wants to get that first selection, or maybe even a pick for somebody else for G2 to funnel going into this game. Europe has had a lot of that, so side selection here is actually quite big for that European side.
Certainly will be, and you do have to either find 2 kills, get those 100 CS, or secure the first turn. And right now it is 100 Thieves that are getting that bit of poke down, utilizing the early pressure that they do have. But it's around that level 3 mark that we're thinking is there. When you have that combo of the Poppy and the Anivia, that maybe we can see G2 looking to be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, definitely the case. And remember, this is actually, it's an old health pack.
Yeah, old relics there.
There's the combo.
Against the wall. Levi
Is the
now looking
flash?
good. 300 HP. It's going to be one last hit. And there it is for Wunder, looking for Brandini. And it's going to be the crow back. Silence is in.
Yeah, there you go. No flash on Levi, so no way out.
What do you
G2 executes that combo very, very well. Levi's having a laugh about it, but one more death, and they're toast. It'll be a side selection for G2.
Yeah, and they were telling me that they weren't really prepared or anything for this draft, but it feels like that this strategy is a well-practiced one from the two, and they're making it work pretty effectively. They need one more kill to secure the side selection going into their matchup after this.
Yeah.
But that means that 100 Thieves can still come back with the 2 versus 2 that they have.
Yeah, I mean, if they could even get like something like a level 6, they're going to be pretty powerful if they can actually play safe until Fiddle hits 6, you have Fiddle ult plus Syndra ult. You can just win a straight-up 2v2. It's not over, and get that 2 kills and come back.
So Fiddle ults. If he ults into a Poppy W, does he bounce off? Or does he end up jumping into
I think he's in it. I think he's in it.
Because
I think it's more of a teleport.
It's
It's
more
a
of a
blink, right?
Yeah.
So
He's in it.
it's not actually like a travel, so, they're going for the all-in again.
Either you're in or you're out, but you can't dash through.
That was a really good fear, actually, from
super
Brandini. Fearing the Poppy to stop that stun combo into the wall, so that's who he's really going to have to look to peel.
All abilities had now. G2 coming in, as you were saying, Vedius, not really sure about the ARAM map play, and also expected to be level 3 to start, so they were a little abrupt beginning for them. But it's fared well so far. 2.6K, just a little bit in the lead. That kill onto Levi. Brandini's been able to keep himself safe and afar from the fight. Now letting it push back in. This is when they got it before. Now they have a chance to go back down the lane. G2 might fight back.
G2 are kind of being forced to play defensively now. They don't want to play into all those minions. Once it pushes back, now they're looking to go.
Ooh, just on the other side of the wall, a bit of a clip there. Stuns back and forth. Exhaust goes down so they can deny the damage of Perkz, but he is still going to be chasing. Flash Frost going to be coming back up for another stun, but Wunder says not right now. Low on health. Perkz says go in. We've got the egg. Kill number 2 for G2.
And G2 find the successful 2 versus 2 against Levi and Brandini. The European synergy coming through, Wunder and Perkz finding that win, and they will be getting side selection now going into that matchup.
It was kind of smart. All right, we'll give you a little bit in there. The egg was good. Obviously, the revive. So we might see that a little bit more coming into 2v2 situations for the teams.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, they actually didn't quite get the wall charge combo. It was a little bit too late on the wall.
Through the wall, I think, in the end.
That final fight.
And 100 Thieves could have actually just backed out.
Yeah.
They wanted to continue fighting, thought maybe they could try to turn this around, and maybe should have just waited. You know, once you're this low, you can just recall, right? And come back. There were a 10 CS or whatever ahead.
Yeah.
Instead, they're going to fight it out. Nicely done there by G2, and they will be rewarded with side selection.
Yeah, so well played there by G2. I love the strat. Poppy and Anivia is a 2v2 I have personally never quite seen, but clearly something.
But you knew what was happening as soon as you saw it.
Well, yeah, thanks to Azel, he pointed that one out super quickly, and I was like, wow, that's a pretty cool combo, and they made it work nicely.
It's because I played some cheesy stuff with Anivia bot lane in the past. I used to love playing Vayne. You can do the same thing with Condemn.
Vayne, yeah.
You can actually condemn them first and then drop the wall as they're traveling, get the stun, and there's some pretty fun combos with that. Ornn can do some cool stuff with that as well with the knockups.
That's true.
But yeah, worked out well for G2, so well played to them.
Absolutely, and it is game time for the Summoner's Rift matchup. And now that we have side selection